hello, and welcome, everybody. This is a live stream from the Suarez studio. If you're watching this on catch up, then good for you. If you're watching it on live, that's even better. Look, this is a pop-up. We just decided to do it to test everything out, just to bring up to speed in a 15-second resume with Move Studios. It's taken 8 weeks. We're finally operational. And while I'm waiting for a new batch of clients to pay their deposits, I'm just going to have a bit of a play. This is a test. It's not a real client painting. I need to make sure that things like extraction works, that it doesn't seep out into the studio, that everything is functioning how it should, all the cameras, all the microphones, blah, blah, blah. I haven't opened a tin of paint in 3 months. This is where it's going to happen. It's Tuesday. It's 23 minutes past 1 here in the UK. And this is the test. I've got a Zoom call in an hour. So I've got an hour, about 55 minutes. So no matter what, the broadcast ain't going to be that long. You know what we're like by now. Oh, some people joined us. Paula, hello, Board Fruit Doggy. Lynn Sutherland, hello. Second through the door. Welcome, everybody. This is a nice surprise, isn't it? Well, what can I say? I'm going to have a bit of a play. I'm going to get some paint out. Crucially, I hope that when I do walk out of there at the end of it, we aren't going to smell anything. If AD's keeled over in a heap in about 15 minutes, we've got everything completely wrong, but I'm going to trust in the process. Talking of him, here he is. He's about to come on and say hello.
Hello. I am doing some adjustments with microphones because we've got to do a lot more noise suppression because the extractor is outside. Even though I've done some insulating around it, it's loud. Now I'm going to give you the example. 2 seconds. Let me get to the filters. So here we go. Here's the mic filters. Right, guys, this is what it sounds like for Ed. This is no noise suppression. 3, 2, 1. So you talk now, buddy.
Hello, can you hear me?
So you can hear the extractor. Now, yeah. If he gets closer to it.
I'll go closer to it now. So there we go. I'm closer. There we go.
You can hear that. So now I'm going to throw the noise suppression back on.
Plus what I've got in my ear as well, mate. What I've got in my ear is the sound of the fan in the helmet. So I've got 2 sets of fans going.
That's it.
Permanently.
So there is a little bit of strange after noise on Ed's microphone, but that's because I'm switching on noise suppression now.
Okay.
And so you hear that little bit, but that's what I'm trying to suppress so that you don't hear it, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so what can I tell you? Well, it's if you follow what we do on the channel, then you might already know that we've successfully moved, although it's broken us in pieces. Adie's got a holiday in a couple of days. He's off, richly deserved, I might add. So we thought we'd just get into the swing of things just before I do anything else. I want to make sure before he goes away that everything is functioning. If we go roam cam for a second, mate. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's my voice sync like? Is it okay? Hello. Okay. Let me show you what's going on down here then. So it's the very, very first time we're painting. You can see that the lino, which is covering the raised platforms, has no single drop of paint on it anywhere. Oh, who's that handsome fella on the telly? What? So I've just cut a piece of canvas. It's not very big. It doesn't look very big down there. It's like a postage stamp, doesn't it? But that's actually 2.2 meters long by 150 wide. So it's still a fair size. It's going to make a 180, 130 when we finish. If it's any good, but this is just a test, all right? So don't write in. It's just for fun. What I've also got is just testing a new paint capture system. It's a barrier on the outside, and this is actually floristry cellophane. You know, when you collect your flowers from the florists and they wrap it in this nice clear cellophane. That's the roll. It's come in handy once or twice. So I've actually popped that around the edge. I figure, that I need to try and preserve this linoleum that's on the table for as long as possible, because this is going to bear the brunt of all the paint that's going on it. It is way too clean, Lynn. You're absolutely right. Not for much longer though. So yeah, I need to kind of preserve that, because everything has a price to it. Everything is expensive in this day and age. So I'm trying to keep everything going for as cheaply as I can for as long as possible without spending even more money, because it's just getting ridiculous. That's what the UK is like now. In Starmer's Britain, everything just costs a fortune. That's because everyone else gets it before us. So what's left? We just get the dregs. Anyway, let's not get political. Right, 5 of you watching now, which is great. So welcome aboard, everybody. I'm glad you're with us. We'll show you. Are we still on Rome? Yeah. So I've got a lens, which is a macro lens, which I'll fold over. I won't fold it over now, but there it is a little bit. So we're going to give you that really cool feature to look at when I've actually got some paint on. But for now, I'm going to get some paint on some canvas. I think Adie's going to pop in and out and say hello, and I need to actually be quite critical on what I'm going to stick on here, because I need to simulate most environments of paint. So it's important I get thinners on. It's important I get as many variations of bits and pieces as I can, because I need to try and are you coming around the other way to see me? Hello. Oh, he's going to turn the camera around and have a look. Hi. How does that look? Does that look all right? I got my monitor over there. My laptop's connected to Kneebone's connected to the fiber. It's connected to a Slade monitor because my eyes are terrible and I can't see anything, and it's too small on the screen. But I can see comments over there, which is great. Oh, I can see it now. Yeah, I've got it. You see the nice big sign behind me. That's a good shot, actually. You can see what I'm up to now, can't you? A little bit. We're going to get now. What have I got? This is quite literally first tin of paint I've opened in over 3 months. So rather than tentatively come back into things, with a little bit of caution and what have you, I'm just no. Let's do a live broadcast and open all the paint. Mad. Why do I do it? I do not know. But anyway, I've got to decide what I'm going to stick on canvas. We could go monochromatic. However, love, I think we'll get a bit of Boston metallic on for now. Right, let's get on to canvas then, mate. And I'm just going to plonk some of this on. All right. Let's get on to our good friend, the overhead cam. You tell me when we are at position 2. There we go. We're going to get a sliver of this on and see where we're at. So for the very, very first time in the brand new headquarters here in Mitcheldean, you're witnessing it live. This is the first paint going on the first piece of canvas. 3, 2, 1, and we are there.
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible! No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
All right, we're off and spinning. Piaggio green. Let's actually see what I've got. Oh, Lord, what's happened to that? That's not the best, is it? This is what I'm going to find now. Most of it will have probably all gone a bit yampy. Oh, dear. Let's get that out of there. I wonder if I can salvage that. I need to get a lot of thinners on. Oh, dear. It's a bit thick. It's a bit thick. That's what it is, mate. It's a bit thick. No, I can't use that. Sorry. I can. I'll have to just thin it down, so I'll do that in a second. Let's get that on. So this is a nice green called water blue. Let's bang some of this on. Let's come around that side. I'm going to get some thinners on next, and we're going to slop it around a little bit. I need to really simulate what happens when we're proper full on. A little bit under the weather today, sore throat, my throat's dying to cough. I'm trying not to cough. We'll get some gold on as well. Let's get some thinners in there. Actually, I want this one on now. This will be a good one to get on because it's got thinners in it, and then we're going to splash some thinners around anyway. See how quickly I can mash this up. I suspect a lot of these that are maybe half full tins, once for 3 months they've had oxygen in them, so it's formed a crust. They'll all need a proper thorough mixing. That'll do for now anyway. We can get it on. Got to get used to where all the cameras are now as well. It's crazy. That'll do for now. I will see whether the floristry foam is a good or a bad idea. It's going to depend greatly on really how that kind of gets on and how quickly it gets covered. Oh, this one's too bad. It's like a Piaggio. Minty colour. Yeah, as to what happens with that, as to whether I start slipping on it, how quickly it gets eaten up by the paint, you know, that kind of stuff. What colour's that? Oh, yeah, that's nice. Let's go for that. So, the Boston Metallic Blue, which is the very first colour that went on, always looks a little bit quite black. It's especially going to look black on the cameras. But it is a blue and it's a metallic. Have a little, that's a blue. So that's good. So I think what I'll do now, we're going to go a little dash of lilac, and then we're going to go in with some thinners. Douse it. Oh, we're not going lilac at all. Right. That's for the bin then. That's had its day. Oh, I suspect this may happen to quite a few of them. Now, I did put everything into colour order. I did, honestly. Let's have some gold then, and we'll just one more colour, and then see if this is. Oh, can't get the lid on. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. I think we can do something with that. Right, okay. Loves a bit of gold. Loves a bit of the shiny stuff. Yeah, Paul, is it a Suarez blue? Yes. No, it's a static blue, I think, Paula. The Boston Metallic's gone on, yeah, but no Suarez blue at the moment. Do I have any? I'm not sure if I've got any. No, I don't think I have at the moment. Right, we're ready for some thinners. Here we go. Splishy splashy. Get it covered. Nice. Let's get this moving around. Now, of course, I can't smell anything because I've got the mask on. But it's...
Right, I'm going to pop to the door and I'm going to have a sniff, okay?
Oh, let's see if we can get that moving around a little bit before I attack it with anything else. You might see, depends where he's always having a sniff at the door. I can see him over there. No, he can't. Oh, he says he can't smell anything. Shaking his head. Oh, great, excellent. Yeah, so it's quite important that we're doing these tests because we need to make sure if this is gonna work or not. I literally don't know. So hopefully he's going to come back in and say no, we is good. Yeah.
Oh, all good. I had a deep sniff.
Yeah.
Nothing. Couldn't smell a thing.
Nothing. You lose. Good
Just
day, sir.
Fresh air. That's it. Just absolutely
Nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
Nice. Okay, so got some white here. Carmiles, hello. We'll have a look at some comments in a moment. Right. Okay. So let's position myself. Get some white on here. Nice. Some around this corner. We're kind of going to let things develop a little bit. Tempted to pick it up and have a go, have a skadoosh. So liven things up a little bit now. So this is going to be good. This is going to let the thinners is going to start and break down some of this paint. You know what I want it to do. Now, I thought I had silver. I thought I had some silver. I thought I had a great big, what's it of it? Where's some silver gone? What colour is that? What colour is that? That's got to be orange then and there, which I don't want. And I thought I had a load. Maybe I chucked it. It's definitely not on it. I've got to try and figure out where everything is. It seems so long ago now since I put it all in here. Thinners. Just bear with me, folks. Is it there? Yes. Yes, it's there. I knew it. I knew I had some. Right. How are we all doing anyway? What are we all up to today? We got busy days. Oh, Lord, it's very good. Yeah. Maybe just telling me that the camera, which is mounted on the bench, wobbles. We're going to have to get used to all kinds of weird and wonderful things, aren't we, in the course of learning how all of this works again. So back at the paint bench now. What'll be interesting on the catch-up now is between sort of 2 minutes ago when I started talking and then maybe in 5 minutes' time how different the painting's going to look. I'm going to get some slippers of black on shortly and then I'm going to kind of have a little play. Hello, Lavinia Morales. Very nice to see you here. Give that a bit of a stir around. And then we'd start whacking this bad boy on. Just thinking whether to get any... I might get a little dash of purple on somewhere as well. And I might thin that down, see where we're at. So, yeah, if you are joining us, this is a test. This test is, does everything work? Can we smell anything? Let's chuck as many different chemicals as we can at it. If I can salvage something nice and, you know, it looks half decent, then great. Happy days. If I can't, I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'll probably maneuver some of that round in a minute. It's interesting to see what's happening with the gold. I'll show you on the chrome shortly, but I want the structure points in there at the moment. Blue's really nice in the middle. We've got the floral cellophane around the outside and protect the lino as much as possible, but definitely don't want any more of that. I'll try and warm this up a bit now. We'll do some Dacrylite gold very shortly. I did mention a little drop of purple, so let's get that in. Now I've got some maroons over this end. I've got a huge paint order to put in, but I'm waiting.
Huge paint order for purple.
For purple, yeah.
Excellent.
I'm waiting for a couple of clients to pay their deposits, so I'm not committing to doing anything until they're paid. So I'm just going to have to be patient. I'm waiting for that. In the meantime, I can certainly have a practice with stuff anyway, which is what this is all about. There we go. A little bit of something to jazz it up a bit. Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Alrighty then. So, whacking the bench again. What colour is that? What colour is that? Let's get a... I think I might have to have a dash of pink in here. We need some pink and gold in a little while. Now, the question is, what do I do with it? What do I do with it? So that's the all-camera shot. There we go. So we're still maintaining the 4 cameras like we had before, just in different places now. Okay, right. In with the... Just in a couple of places. And I think maybe one there. All right, okay. So, now, one of the crucial things, let's change gloves. One of the crucial things, apart from testing all the systems, is that, is this whole structure level? Let's go Rome, mate. The whole point of having all of the tables we had made many years ago all put together, joined together and leveled is so that when there is plenty of liquid on a canvas, it doesn't all shoot off to one side. At the moment, that's not too bad. We haven't got egress anywhere at the edges, and I'm liking that. So at the moment, winner, chicken dinner. That's pretty good. I am going to start and attack it a little bit more now with some thinners, get a little bit more aggressive. But would you like to have a look at the close-ups, my friends? Oh yes, of course you would. It's going to go dark for a second. Here we go. This is brand new macro lens.
I'm ready! I'm ready! I'm ready! I'm ready!
How nice is that? Look at this.
Hey, that's pretty good.
You like? I can't, mate. I can't with me bending over. I can't get a finger down that far. AD wanted me to give you a reference as to how close that was. I can't, otherwise I'm going to fall over. Let's go around the other side because I want to get some thinners from the spray bottle in there. Let's see what looks interesting and cool. How about that? Probably see, yeah, canvas weave under that. So that's what we're talking. Trying to go as gently as I can, but I'm sure all my movements are amplified. Anyway, that is the macro look, which we're quite pleased with. That's pretty awesome. So let me just put the lens cover back over here. Okay, be good? Should be good. Right, gloves time. Let's get some more gloves on. I got paint on the floor. I don't know how I managed to do that, but it was always going to happen, wasn't it? Anyway, never mind. Right, okay, so need to attack this now. And then might get a spatula out. Have a little bit of fun with this before the paint gets too gloopy. Let's see what everybody's saying. It's the Annoyatron 6000. What's that then? Oh, okay. Sorry, Blue. Good afternoon. Sniff test, Lavinia. Hello. I'm gonna step away for a few minutes and come back to wow. Yes, well, that's the whole point, Paula. Now, folks, 11 of you watching. I can see 4 or 5 of you on chat. If you do want to get involved in the chat, we'd love to hear from you. So far as we know, we're the only channel on doing this anywhere on the planet, certainly with 4 cameras and all the tech. If you're curious about anything that we're doing, why we're doing it, why we get out of bed in the mornings, any of the technical stuff, equipment, who knows what, please fire away with your questions. Maybe we'll pump them into my ears through the magic of radio waves, and should be able to answer them for you. Now, if you are enjoying this, of course, please do give us a nice big thumbs up. Where am I? There you go. Some nice thumbs up, not emojis. Click the actual like button, which is located just under the play screen. If you're unsure how to do that, this little video will remind you.
Now, if you're enjoying this video, then don't forget to give us a nice big thumbs up. And remember to hit that subscribe button. And click on your bell icon so you never miss any of our upcoming videos.
Okay, fantastic. Thanks, folks. Right, that gave me an opportunity just to fill up the bottle. So I'm going to have a little spray now, and then I'm going to have to give some consideration as to whether I just let things develop and just, what the hell, or whether I get involved. So, for now, let's get... Oh, yeah, there you go, look. Nice. Let's get some of this moving. I want to get some gold on very shortly. Get some pressure in here. Nice. Before I blow the seals off. Ha! Probably work on the edges, so I'm getting this stuff to flow a little bit better. Another beauty, another great byproduct of flat tables is that everything kind of behaves itself. It doesn't tend to go anywhere. Historically, it's always disappeared, but this is really behaving itself. So, so far, Happy days, yeah, absolutely happy days. I wasn't expecting it would be that well behaved, but it is. Right, okay. Gold will go on at the end. Just gold go on now. No, let's get the gold on now. We'll attack it with a spatula. Got to keep my eye on the time. Got a very important Zoom call at 2:30. 13:47 at the moment. Let's give this a stir around. Everybody loves a drop of gold. This doesn't tend to do a lot. It just kind of sits there. So it's going on towards the end. But I am about to start manipulating it. So if you're going to stand a chance of weaving some cool patterns and stuff, now's the time to do it. Famous Morecambe and Wise sketch in the kitchen where they're dancing to well, you'd have to watch it. It's the stripper, da, 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 dum, 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 da, and he does that with the eggs. You need to watch it. It's hilarious. Right, there you go. It's all mixed up. It was a little bit sedimentified in the bottom, but now all mixed up, so it's got all of the nice flakes all mixed in with the rest of the stuff. That looks pretty good now. So we're going to get wooden spoon, and we're going to ladle some of this on, and then, well, actually, no, we'll go with that. All right, let's get it on, shall we? Thinners is still doing a good job. We're going to wind this around in. Oh, I like this. Yeah, it's nice. There we go, some nice lines. Ooh, yeah, champione. Let's do some of that around the other side. Now, depending on what I do with the old grout spreader very shortly, will depend on whether I put any more of this on or not. Because if I start moving these lines around, then they're just going to disappear. It's fine. It's not really a problem, is it? But I'm definitely going to have to work on the edges. Just put that in the middle. There we go. That'll do. Remember, this is just a test. We're testing all the systems. Every system from camera, audio, extraction, tables, a lot to be tested on this broadcast, so that's why we thought we'd just go live. Did you say overhead, mate? All right, let's go. Let's see what we can maneuver around here. Yeah, a little bit. Are you on? Can people hear that? Yeah, you should come on the line then and tell everybody that. Oh,
So
I just lost you.
Ed's doing.
Point to lose you, is it? My battery must have gone. Well, hold on, everybody, because I've lost him.
Could be mine.
Here we go. Oh no!
Hang on.
Still on. Must be him then. Okay. Let's carry on. Let's change gloves. I've got a spare battery for my
batteries.
internal mic thing in anyway. So we'll get this manoeuvred around a little bit, make some nice shapes and stuff.
Lost communication.
Going to come back on the line. Let's get a fresh one of those. Yeah, I can still see my blue light, but it is flashing. So, okay, I'll hold the thought. It's probably just changing the battery over at the moment. Okay. He's back. Yeah.
Right.
So was I.
Battery change. So what I was about to say was that Ed's doing a very technical manoeuvre called smooshing. That's a technical term. I'm sure that's in the Oxford Dictionary somewhere. Smooshing.
Well, I've got to figure out how I'm going to get in the middle, which means I might have to drag it one way. So I understand, yeah, that might be a thing. I just want to sort the edges out first. I might have to go quiet for a minute and concentrate on placing my hands. Got some nice music to listen to in the interim. Good shape's starting to appear now. To decide how I deal with the blue. The point where the blue going in the centre was, I knew it would be something of a focal point. It's, do I blend it? Do I leave it? Do I skadoosh it? Do I bring it around in some nice circles? I've got some time to think about that. In time, thinners everywhere doing its job, which I like. Cheers, Carl. Carl's got to go. Thanks, mate. See you soon, buddy. Interesting things starting to appear. Because I've got so much thinners on, I'm looking for where things might be moving. So I definitely got some movement over there. I'm going to return back to that in a second. I just want to figure out. Yeah, so now I've got the Boston Metallic, which I think I'm going to bring this way. I'm going to take some of the blue out that way. It's going to kind of complete my movement kind of structure, which is how it's feeling now. Okay. Let's see if I can figure out how to finish it. Element's looking really tasty now. off. Yes, it's better. Okay, right, so far so good. I think I'll bring it this way. Let's see how I get on with that. So it moves the whole thing. Okay, that's fine. Alright, that's okay. That is okay. Learning how the florist cello wrap is also behaving as well. So many tests and experiments today. These things have to be done. If it comes out awesome, that's a bonus. Have a bit of fun in the process, eh? Oh, nice, yeah. That Boston's just epic, isn't it? It just carves its way through completely unapologetically. So, said it was for substance and backbone. Exactly what it gives you. White's helping to diffuse things in places. Really nice, that. Okay, let's just have, definitely zoned, isn't it? There's lots of little pockets of colour kind of appearing out, but that's really quite spring-like to me. There, yeah, I like that. And so far, the levels of the tables are behaving. I think this is a good test so far. Let's bring the mint out. There we go. See if we can tease that out a little bit. That's better. A little bit of the Boston here, so let's get that out of the way too. So the big question will be, do I need to add any more to it? Gold, definitely don't think black. Quite like that actually. I can leave that in the centre. That blue's all right there. Boston weaving its way, disassembled that. A couple of lines across the centre. I think I might just bring the green, that's that called water blue, out from the side. And just gently sort of whiz that over there. That's nice, but I'd like to have it in other places. So let's see if we can send just some of that way a little bit. It's like saying, hello, I'm still here. Hey, Cookie Monster. Thank you very much. And this is the test to make sure everything works if you're just joining us. Are the tables level? Are we extracting properly? Blah, 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 and a million other things as well. Give it a look on Roam Cam in a few moments. Good to see you too, Cookie. Thank you for being here. All right, okay, so lots of, oops, sorry, I just hit Rome. I mean, PTZ, so I'll have to watch that. Okay, cool. So let's have a look at that. Right, okay, I'll just have a move around. What around? 1 minute past. Well, test is going okay so far. I will give you a look on Roam Cam in just a moment. I just want to make sure that things are kind of heading in the right direction. You know, if this can actually dry and look credible, then I think this is going to be something quite spring-like. What it's kind of making me feel, giving me those vibes at the moment. So it's very tempting to plonk a load of yellow in it, but I'm going to resist that. We're going to have a drop more gold, which I'm just going to douse here and there. But you can never have enough. It's better. These are just going to pick up the light as you move around. since I moved it. Obviously a bit more difficult this side, but still in there. It's fine. Okay, and I'm just going to, there's just one place, I think I'm going to, two places I'm going to blot. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, quite light, isn't it? Get some rag. Okay. There's another one. Good. All right. Okay, cool. Note to self, take the lid off the bin before you start painting. Tiny little subtle things, gonna have to figure out. Okay, that's nice. That's found a hole. Some ripples over there. Yeah, okay. Well, as a test, because that's exactly what we're doing, that's quite pleasant. That I like that. Good. So I want a couple of ripples of Boston, and then I think we're done. Definitely not having any black this time around. Let's see if I can define just a couple of areas. Nothing too major. Thank you, Paula. Hopefully these will hold their shape fairly well. It's quite thick anyway, this paint. The great challenge of abstraction is always to place it into the real world, isn't it? Your brain's always constantly trying to do that. But if we can get some kind of connective reference, like, oh, this feels a bit spring-like, or reminds me of a garden or a sunset, then you're halfway there. And that's all it has to be, really. You don't need a PhD for that, you just need to be a human. Okay, springtime at Suarez, and paint, lots of paint on the floor. Hey, all right, okay, let's give you a look on Romcam. I'm quite liking that. That's a good test. We've got tons of thinners. I'll put a little special sauce in. I didn't tell anyone. Mixed it in with the white, so that's going to give us some interesting effects as things dry. Let's have a look on Romcam. Let's see where we're at. Are we on Romcam now, buddy? All right. Well, some very interesting things happening over here. Hopefully you're getting there. Some real interesting blends opening up. This is the thing, when you start to use color combinations, you get really interesting details and things that you wouldn't expect. Look how that purpley pink color is just completely overtaking the blue. Now it says, right, I'm off on my holidays, so this is good. Have to keep an eye on that. Hopefully the tables are pretty level. They look all right. That will just be the undulation in the canvas. Let's go to the golden pink end. Some really nice things happening here. Just added a little skadoosh of the Boston in there. Floral plastic actually pretty good, yeah. It hasn't melted. I initially didn't tape it down, so I might try taping it down the next time. But yeah, so far so good. So far so good. I think it'll definitely be give more of an advantage than it will be a detriment. Yes, you see from back here, portrait. That's nice. You're getting all these pinky rivers kind of take over now, which is really interesting. And I wonder, because we're getting them this way, is the whole thing leaning this way? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. I hope not, because we spent a whole day leveling this up. So we'll just have to see how that pans out. You can definitely see the rivers moving. So I'm going to move this probably back now, stick it in the centre. So let's put roam cam back. That's your roam cam look. Let's see if I can take it all back this way now. With a modicum of success, hopefully. Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Yeah, we will definitely take that next time. Yeah, so that's, yeah, it's come off this side now. So yeah, we're just going to have to close it down next time. That's fine. Slip it under now, just in case anything does come off. It's going to come off on here, which is the whole point. Right, okay, it's reasonably level. Right, okay, well that's it. I'm not doing any more to it now. It'll land and it'll settle wherever it settles. Yeah, go on. Right, you want the macro one. Right, go for it. Hopefully you're liking that.
Well, from our point of view, buddy, that looks absolutely fantastic. To me, that's, you know, star nursery, nebula, explosions going on. Yeah, see the borders between the pink there and the aqua. Looking really good.
Good. Okay. Yes, well spotted, Cookie Monster. We're going to be raffling those off soon. We'll tell you about how to do that at some point in the next few weeks, hopefully. At the moment, though, we're getting on with other matters. But yes, don't panic. If you want to be in with a chance of grabbing them, we are going to be raffling those. You'll be able to buy a ticket or multiple tickets quite cheaply. And I'm sure we'll be doing a live draw for them. We put them in a lovely presentation box. So yeah, well spotted about the shoes. They're clever. Things don't get past you, do they? That's interesting. It's going the other way now. We've got a rainbow halo here. I was about to blot it, but I think I might just leave it. If we just let nature take its course now. Yeah, so I've got one going one way and one going the other. Now I've moved it. Look, this is what's happening. That's bizarre. Maybe I'll just bring it back a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of central, isn't it? We'll let that sort of sort itself out, I guess. Now I've got a little hump. I need to probably sort the humping hump out. Let's use that. See if I can do it with that. There you go. Right, come on then, back you come. So where the amount of moisture on the canvases have not affected things, but been ingressed or eaten up by the actual canvas itself, you get these high points. Flatten it out a little bit. I wonder what would happen actually if I just did that. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Wasn't expecting that. Oh, hello, what we got here? Wasn't expecting that at all. Oh, maybe I should use a kitchen roll. Anyone mention Simon Bull? I know that's what he does. Just on social medias. British guy, I think. Anyway, we'll let that settle itself down now. Yeah, rather like that. I think that's quite a pretty thing. This is the test, isn't it? It's the test to see whether things work, all the rest of it. But we've actually committed some paint to canvas. Lavinia's loving it. Lovely. Well, 140 centimeters. I've been working on a 120, 140 2 weeks. It's become a total failure. I'm really sorry to hear that. That's a nightmare, isn't it, Cookie? We've all been there. Lucky Rose 13 checking out Suarez live on my TV screen this morning. A nice surprise and looking good. Thank you very much. Yes, it is. Yes. Right. Thank you, Denise. So, yeah, I reckon we'll let that just do its thing. A little bit of fun. We're not breaking any records, are we? But we're just, we're having a little play, having a little go. We'll see what happens. I bet that really stinks if I were to take my mask off. Fortunately, though, I'm not going to do that. There's a happy little painting. Where are we? Back on row corner, are we? Right, so there we are. A little bit of a pop-up on this Tuesday afternoon here at Suarez HQ.
Right, I'm just going to come to the door again and have a little sniff test again, okay?
Right, let's put it on Rome, actually. Go and see his happy little face. There we go. Where is he? Hello. Yeah, he's doing a sniff test. No. Oh, he's down on his hands and knees. So we've got brushes on the floor. This is where it should be drawing air in. No, nothing. Okay, excellent. Well, we've got the passive air system here, which is 1, 2, 3 pipes drawing passive air from the roof space across the surface of the canvas. So I'm hoping that with that general, there's nothing powering that. That is all the power of the extractor drawing air through the roof. So that's what we hope we've done is pull it through the roof so that it comes across the surface of the canvas. I guess only time will tell as to how quickly this will dry. We're back in tomorrow. We're going to have a look and see what happens. But for now, folks, that's your lot. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you've watched this live, well done you. If you're watching it on catch up, super well done, because it means the algorithm is doing its job properly. If you have enjoyed this and not done so already, please do give us a thumbs up, a like, a share, and a subscribe would be lovely as well. And yeah, at the moment, guys, not sure when we'll be back. Okay, so just keep an eye on your notifications. We'll be live again at some point. We just need our rest first, figure the clients out, agree all the schedules, and then we'll go from there. But in the meantime, oh, here he is again.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, if you can, give it a thumbs up, give it a share if you can. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. I know most of you guys are. YouTube's changed recently, and it will not, absolutely will not show a video to anybody unless it has plenty of thumbs up, some comments, things like that. Come on, guys, just throw your comments out, whatever you want to say. You like it, you don't like it, what colors, what shapes you like, so on and so forth. That would be absolutely brilliant, because obviously we want to try and get that 100,000 subscribers, and we're so close. But because YouTube's changed now, it wants lots of interaction from you guys. So thumbs, subscribes, you know, your comments, so on and so forth. It will really help us out. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you. Right, that just leaves me to say we will see you again soon, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And here's a little outro in case you're not familiar with what we do here. We'll see you again very soon. But for now, we are officially out of here.